Lori F. Dean here. Welcome once again to Midlife Matters. I'm still on the road. Right now I'm in Nelson, British Columbia, Canada, in a real funky hotel. It's called The Hume, and it goes back to the 1800s, and it's very cool. Rooms are tiny. Here you can kind of get a sense of the room. It's small. Look at the fan. Woo! No air conditioning. And, oh, check out this. Look at this. Now, is that a throwback or what? Most of the hotel's been renovated, but they're keeping with the character of the 1800s, so it's a lot of fun. Anyway, for the last, well, pretty much a month, I've been doing a lot of traveling. And I've got a couple more weeks to go before I wrap things up for this year, but it's been a joy because I've gotten to meet and spend time with women like you, women in midlife, who are really at a turning point. I've spent time with women in their 50s in particular who are saying, you know what? I got 30, possibly 35 or more years left in this old gal, and I don't know what to do. I wake up and I go, wow, is this it? Is my life going to be like this for the next 30 years or so? And it's a confusing time, and I'm getting that more and more and more. The more I talk to these brilliant, amazing, and fabulous women just like you, the more I understand how confused, fearful, shame-filled, and stuck we all are on some level. And that's why I'm actually enjoying my travels, because I'm getting to talk to these women. I'm getting to find out more specifically which areas of their life they are stuck in. Not just the general areas where you're stuck between who you were and who you're going to be, or the areas where you think, you know, the kids are out of the house or on their way out. Me and hubby just aren't quite connecting in the old romantic department like we used to. Yet I really want to be sexual with my man. What am I going to do? All of these in-between phases that keep us stuck. People, in general, as you know, are living a lot longer than they did a few generations ago. And we, as women in our 50s, are feeling that in-between phase of still wanting to do a lot of the things we did when we were younger and maybe had to put aside, and not understanding or relating to women who are in their 60s and upwards, who are settling into different areas of their life that we're not quite there yet. So what does that mean for you? And that's what I've been asking each of you as I've talked to you these last weeks. What does being in your 50s mean for you? What's the good parts? What's the bad parts? What do you want to do next? Where are you stuck? Where are you willing to break through and move forward? Most of you have a lot of ideas what you're passionate about, what you're passionate to do in your life, even how you're passionate to create a different career for yourself. But you don't know where to begin. It's another area of being stuck. How do I move forward? That is cool for me because that's exactly what I'm working on for you. And I want to work with you to get you unstuck in a lot of those areas. I also know that many of you are looking at this stage of life thinking, you know what, where's Freedom 55? I was supposed to be retired at 55, and now it looks like I'm going to be working for another 10 or more years. So if you are going to have to work that long, what are you going to do? Are you going to stay in the career you're at, in the job you're at? Most of you think, well, I can't go do anything else. I mean, the technology is too advanced. The world is changing so rapidly. What am I going to do? I want to work with you. I want to help you move from that place of being stuck to where you unleash and rescue your unique power and place in today's modern world so that you can live that life you dreamed of as a child without feeling guilty. And one of the places that I want to start is to have you look at your bank account. What are the reasons that are keeping you from retiring in the traditional sense at the age you thought you were going to retire? And what does that mean to retire anyway? Is it to give up on a job that you really don't like anyway so that you have time to do the things you want to do? What if there was a way to combine both, to live your passion and your purpose and get paid to do it? Wouldn't that be cool? It can happen, and it can happen for you quicker than you think and an easier route than you think. That is one area where I am developing a lot these past few weeks even. Share that with you. I want to be able to share with you my vision for what that means for me, and I want to hear what that vision means for you. And I want to see if there's a way I can serve you to reach that goal, that vision, that way to get a few extra dollars in your pocket each month, maybe a couple hundred, a way that you can actually get a few thousand to maybe cover those bills so that any other income is just gravy. Or I want to help you build a business if that's what you want to do as well. Many layers to this, many opportunities, and it's pretty darn exciting. And I would love to be able to talk to you further. So what do I want you to do now? Send me an email, lorifdean@gmail.com. You'll see the address also printed below my face here. So send me an email with your contact information and let's talk. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about your goals for the future. Let's talk about your vision for your life, your ideal life, where you wake up each day being bold, staying brilliant, and getting bountiful. I want to hear from you. I want to know more, and I want to see if I can be of service to you. Send me an email right now. Include your own email address, your phone number, your Facebook handle, any way that we can communicate. And let's get the ball rolling. Lori F. Dean here for Midlife Matters. And of course, you can always subscribe to the channel simply by putting comments below and clicking the subscribe button above. But in the meantime, send me an email and let's talk.